Hello, everyone out there. Good afternoon here from the UK. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you're watching, but please let me know. I am interested. Welcome along to the fifth live Q&A. And we already have a couple of people with us. Oh, we lost one, but hopefully we'll have a few more. I'm a little bit early, as you can see. It's just 5:29. Remember, if you have any English questions, this is the place to write a question to me. I do not mind. Whatever English questions you have in mind, I am willing to listen and to answer to the best of my abilities. We also have some fun, exciting activities for today. I have 4 things lined up for you, but I'd like to hear from you guys out there, everyone watching. Tell me about you. Tell me about yourselves, where you're from. Tell me what you're doing at the moment. Of course, watching the Q&A, but what else have you been doing today, for instance? Let me know. I am intrigued to find out. Hopefully we can get some more people involved today. Would be great to see. And also get some questions in. I'm always open, like I said, to some questions coming in about the English language, or really about anything English related, of course, and I'll do my best to answer it. Right, let me just set this up here, so I have this ready for today, because like I said, I have a brand new activity for everyone to hopefully get involved in a little bit later on. I had a feeling that you'd be interested in something like this, so I thought we'd give this a go today. So with the 3 people who are watching, write in the chat, let me know where you're watching. Are you watching here in the UK? Are you watching somewhere else in the world? Let me know. I'm interested. SMM is a frequent watcher of the live Q&As. Welcome, SMM, to the stream, to the live Q&A. And like I said, this is the 5th one today, which gives you, all of you out there, the freedom to ask any English related questions. So anything about pronunciation, listening, reading, speaking, anything about the language. If you want to ask me about TV series, if you want to ask me about films, about music, about books, don't ask me too many questions about books. I don't know much about them, but I could still recommend a few to you. So anything English related, and I am happy to answer for you. Now, as usual, we will be doing what we normally do in these live Q&As. Is not just give you opportunity to ask questions, but I will also be trying to interact with all of you out there who are watching and give you an opportunity to voice your opinions. Of course, in this case, it's not to voice, it would actually be to type. But I would still like to hear from all of you watching. So what we're going to look at, first of all, is we don't have any questions at this time. Of course, if any questions do come through, then I will answer them immediately. But we're going to start with what I would like to name, what I'd like to call something that hopefully all of you can get involved in. This is brand new, so this is a new concept that I came up with just 3 or 4 weeks ago, and this is called English time. That's it, English time, as simple as that. So easy to remember. So this is where I'd like everyone out there to try and interact in the chat. So write in the chat if you know the answer to what I'm about to ask you. So I'd like you to think of 5 words. 5 words that finish with TH. Any word in the English language that finishes with TH. This could be an adjective, an adverb, a verb, a noun, preposition, any. I'd like you to try and think of 5 words that finish with TH. Try not to cheat on the internet. If you do need a bit of help, think of numbers, for instance. Numbers can help. Or just think of other words that finish with TH. Just give you a few moments to think about words that finish with these two letters. So I'm going to write this in. Yes, just going to confirm that for you. SMM is TH. So 5 words that end in TH. That's what I'm looking for here. 5 words that end in TH. Even if you're watching this video back later on, still put them in the comments, because I'd love to hear what your imagination has come up with here. So 5 words that end with these 2 letters. So this will really test your English vocabulary, your English knowledge, as well as your spelling. So have a think about it. This is English time. So have your English head in gear and think, what words finish with TH? Right, SMM is the first one in. And we have 19th. Absolutely right. Yeah, I can count 19th. It ends in TH. I can count them. What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to use numbers for all of your answers for these 5 words. I know that's not an official rule, but try to think of other words that also end in TH. So yeah, let's put that down as one of them. So we have 19th, let's say our first one. I'm happy with that. And SMM has also put another one there, which is sociopath. Very good word indeed. Can't agree more with that one. So remember, anyone that is watching this time, any words that you can think of that finish with TH. Could be a short word, a long word, an adjective, a noun, an adverb, preposition. As long as it's English, write it in the chat. Remember, that chat is for you to use your opinion, to show me your knowledge. So we're looking for the 3rd word now. 3rd word end in TH. What other words come to mind when we're speaking about these words that end with these 2 letters? So we have 19th, sociopath. Any others here that come to mind? What about something that is not true? What if something that is maybe not necessarily not true, but something that we don't know if it is real or not? And it's happened over a long period of time, and some people believe it and some people don't believe it. This is a word that begins with M. Okay, good. We have some other ones in here, so I don't have to continue with my example, although I will give that to you a little bit later. So SMM is coming with warmth. Excellent word. Yes, warmth ends in TH. That is the noun, and our adjective for these classes of words is warm. We also got Barbara there. Welcome, Barbara. Thank you for watching. So Barbara's put length for hers. Excellent word. Yes. Length. Let me write that in here. So we have our 4th one there. Okay, SMM was doing, again, a bit confused about my example. I did not mean lies before. I was referring to something else. So into something else. That's, remember that when we speak about something like this is usually a story that is accepted as part of history. So some people believe it, some people don't. It depends on the views that people have. So we have many of these all around the world, and it begins with M. Begins with M and ends in TH. So what word is this? It's a noun. It starts with M, finishes with TH. And it's actually just one letter missing. Any idea? So this is a traditional story accepted as part of history. All right, I'll leave you to think about that one, but Barbara has come in with her 5 words, very good words. Right, let's just deal with Barbara's first. So Barbara's also put their strength. Excellent word. Yes, strength. Yeah, strength is, of course, a noun. Yeah, excellent. So yeah, you can have strength. And then we also have there, Barbara's put breath, wrath. Excellent word. Very well done. And the last one there is faith. Excellent 5 words, Barbara. Thank you for participating and for your comments in the chat. SMM has put the word that I was after, what I gave the example to before, and that is myth. That's the word I was after before, myth. Is that there are many myths that are generally accepted all around the world. Some of us believe in them, some of us don't. Everyone's a little bit different with what they believe in. And SMM agrees, yeah, that faith is a really good one. So yes, thank you, SMM and Barbara, for participating. Of course, you can participate in the video a little bit later on. If any other words come to mind, write them in the chat. I'm always open, like I said, to seeing your comments. We will be doing this, I think, in the next Q&A as well. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed this particular segment. I said there are many of these words. I'm just going to give you a couple of others that I have in mind. So path is another one that you could have. Another one that you could have, math as well, although this is more American English than British English. In British English, we tend to say maths with the S at the end, but that's also good knowledge for you all to know. Right, very, very good indeed. I'm happy with the words that have come out here, and it shows how strong SMM's and also Barbara's English knowledge are. And hopefully, like I said, we can see some more of these words throughout the Q&A today. Remember, any questions, anything you'd like to know about the English language, I'll do my best to help. This is your opportunity to speak your mind. So remember, in the comments section, anything comes to mind that is about how to pronounce any words, that's how to spell a word, write that in the chat. I would love to hear from you. Thank you to everyone as well who has come along today. It's much, much appreciated. And now we're going to move on to our next segment for today, one that if you have been watching the Q&A since the beginning, you will know exactly what is about to come. No, it's not the English fact. That's at the end. So don't forget that. English fact at the end. Very interesting English fact. Well, they're always interesting, but this English fact today is especially interesting. So don't go anywhere. Stay right in front of your tablet, your screen, because you will find out a fascinating fact a little bit later on. So now it is time. SMM wants the fact. Sorry, SMM, you're going to have to wait. Everyone else is going to have to wait patiently. You will know your fact a bit later on. So now is the time for me to ask the audience, to ask all of you out there your opinion about a particular topic, a topic that I considered about 3 weeks ago. And I thought this is a really good topic to bring forward, to hear what all of you have to say about this particular topic. So I'm going to write it in the chat for you, and don't hesitate. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So this is what I have here for you. This is the question. So we're going to have here, who is your favorite celebrity from your country or in general? And of course, why? Do you have favorite celebrity? Is there a celebrity that you particularly like? Is there a reason that you like this particular celebrity? Does this celebrity have good morals, good values? What do people like about certain celebrities? Is there anyone watching at the moment that likes particular celebrities? Is this a somebody that you see in the news all the time, or is this someone you don't see in the news very often? So remember, think about celebrities from your country. So if that is from France, Germany, Spain, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, wherever, tell me about a celebrity in your country that you particularly like. Do you have a favorite? So have a think about it. Write in the chat. Tell me if there is a favorite that you have in mind and why that one is your favorite. So remember that if you're not sure about what a celebrity is a widely known person. So someone that is known amongst a large group of people. So does anyone out there have a celebrity that they particularly like? I'll give you an example of a particular. So, I don't need to give you an example because SMM is right there for us. So we have Pedro Almodovar. Well, I have heard of this man before, and I think I might know who he is. But SMM, can you tell us a little bit more about Pedro Almodovar? He is a Spanish director, right? I thought I had recognized that name before. So why is he well, he's the best. There you go. No explanation needed from SMM. He's just the best. That's it. Bottom line, that's the conclusion already. Any other reasons why you particularly like him? Is he eccentric? Is he unique? Is he someone that is controversial? So again, there's plenty to think about when we're looking at celebrities. What is it that you look for in a celebrity? So SMM says that he's really unique. So that's something that can attract you to a celebrity. It can attract many people to a celebrity. It can be that somebody is unique. Somebody has perhaps a good personality. SMM says his style. So yes, there are many characteristics that celebrities do possess. He won an Oscar, apparently. Didn't know that. So this is what also can make somebody popular. It can make them one of their favorite celebrities if that they are successful and that they are very good at what they do. Is there anybody else out there that thinks there's a particular celebrity that they like? Maybe a celebrity here in the UK? Any politicians? Or we won't make this controversial. So maybe not any politicians. But what about certain celebrities that we see on television? Any that come to mind? I can name a footballer, could also be a celebrity. No, we're not going to mention the B word. The B word is not appropriate. I'm going to only use it once because I don't want to get people angry in this Q&A. We're not going to talk about Boris. No, we're not. But we will talk about different celebrities. So a British celebrity. For instance, there are many British celebrities. So one celebrity that comes to mind is one that actually works in the United States. One that goes by the name, and you can do a bit of research about this particular person. His name is James Corden. I really like James Corden. He is a comedian. He's been working in the US, I think now for about 5 or 6 years, doing a talk show. I think I'd know this guy pretty well, but I'd know how to spell his name. It's with an E, not an O. And he's someone that I really like, and he is here from Britain. And he's been, like I said, doing this late night talk show, interviewing different celebrities, actors, actresses, many famous people all around the US, all around the world. SMM has just come in with Alan Shearer. Well, Alan Shearer is no doubt a celebrity. Some of you might not know who Alan Shearer is. I am a huge football fan, and this particular person is one of my idols, Mr. Alan Shearer. He is a former football player, and he's someone that I have admired for a very, very long time. And maybe one day I'll have the pleasure of meeting him face to face. Although I don't know how nervous I'll get when I first meet him, but I would certainly love to have the opportunity someday to meet someone like Alan Shearer. So that could be a footballer. So we've had a footballer, we've had a politician, we've had a director, we've had a comedian. So what else do we think? So we have Freddie Mercury. Yeah, Freddie Mercury can be a celebrity that everyone, that anyone really could admire with what he has done for music when he was alive. An incredible man, and really an extremely talented individual. And I can see why he would be a favorite of yours. Barbara has commented again. Thank you, Barbara. Ed Sheeran. Oh, so tell me more, Barbara. What is it that you like about Ed Sheeran? Why is he one of your favorites? Is it because of his voice, his music, his talent, or do you just think he's a really nice guy? What reasons can you give me for Ed Sheeran being one of your favorite celebrities? I'll give Barbara some time to hopefully reply to that question. We also have another one from SMM here, John Lennon. Yes, if you know British music well, then you'd know who John Lennon is. Again, somebody iconic and somebody that is, of course, admired all in the entire music industry with what he did here to British music, to British rock, and really did transform it. So I can certainly see why you would put John Lennon as your favorite. Esma has put, Ed is ginger like you, Scott. Well, you're not wrong. I do have a ginger beard. I can't say I have ginger hair, but ginger beard, yes, you're not wrong there. But then there are many people that do have ginger beards, so it's not just us two. Barbara's replied right, the lyrics of the song. Yes, he is a talented songwriter, and I can understand why he's your favorite because of the lyrics that he writes in his songs. He does have an amazing story, does Ed Sheeran, about where he started to where he is today. So again, you have to really admire somebody like him with where he started to where he is today. If you're just joining us, remember that I'm looking here for somebody to tell me who their favorite celebrity is from their country, or in general, maybe here in Britain, or maybe from another country around the world. Favorite celebrity. We've had quite a few already. We've had Pedro Almodovar. We've had, I did say I wasn't going to say his name, but I'm going to have to say it, sorry. We've had Boris, but we're not going to talk about him. We had Alan Shearer, James Corden, Freddie Mercury, John Lennon, and we've also had Ed Sheeran. So we've had a great variety of different celebrities and why they are your favorites. I did mention James Corden as a comedian, somebody I really love to listen to, and he is hilarious. I really do find him. So you can find him on YouTube and find him all over the internet. SMS saying, what's your favorite song about Ed Sheeran? Well, I'll of course leave that to Barbara. There are plenty of songs to choose from. So as you know, there are many celebrities out there. Are there any celebrities that you don't really like? So we'll just change the question slightly. Are there any celebrities out there that you don't like? Is there anything that you dislike about any celebrity? Do you just like everyone? Are you happy with all the celebrities that are out there? I'm not going to say the word SMN, so people are going to have to read the chat. It's the B word, and he's not going to be mentioned again in this chat or in this Q&A. I'm sorry. Even if you're a big fan, but I would not announce that here. I would not announce that period right now. So are there any you dislike? Are there any you don't really like in your country? Are there any that are bad role models? Are there others that have bad values that you feel they shouldn't be on television? There are lots of these reality TV shows. What is your opinion about these celebrities that are on these reality TV shows? Do you think they should be there? Do you think they shouldn't be? So remember, write it in the chat. We'd love to hear what you have to say about celebrities you don't like so much. I can't say that there's any celebrity that actually comes to mind that I dislike, because I don't really pay much attention to celebrities I don't like, I suppose. So I'm not really sure if there is one in particular that comes to mind. But I don't think I have too much time for people who are just on reality TV shows, personally. Or we have we could have a potentially controversial one here, but it was a slightly controversial question, and that is the Kardashians. I don't even know how many Kardashians there are. I don't know if there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or they're the entire population of a city. But we have it here from SMM. She has put not great life models. And she also agrees that there are too many of them. So maybe she doesn't know how many there are. So yeah, not great life models. Probably not. I believe they have a show that's all about them as individuals, and it can give the impression that people need to be like them. But are they the role models that we want to look up to? Are these people we want to idolize? I mentioned a footballer before. Are the Kardashians the celebrities that we need to idolize? Is this more what we see in the media these days? Do we see more of people like the Kardashians and less people like Ed Sheeran? Of course, not John Lennon or Freddie Mercury, because they've passed away. But do we see more people such as the Kardashians out there in the media spotlight? So are there any other comments that anyone else out there does want to say? If that is about celebrities they don't like or celebrities they do like. I said I don't have any celebrities I don't like come to mind, but most reality TV celebrities are not people I pay much attention to. Right, if we don't have any other comments here, we're going to be moving on to what I like to call a new, well, it's not a new segment because we actually did this just a few, just about 3 or 4 weeks ago. We did the last Q&A, and I showed you something. I showed you this last time. Now, do you remember what this object is? It goes on the top of your pen, like this. It can go on the top of your water bottle. Does anyone know what this is? Now, this isn't the object for today. This was the object in the last Q&A. Who remembers from the last Q&A, if you were there, or who knows what this is here? I'll stop moving so you can see it. SMM, as quick as ever, it is indeed a lid. So you can use this to put on top of a pen. You could use it to be put on top of a bottle. You could be using it to put and contain the liquid inside, or in this case, to contain the ink inside of a pen. So that was the vocabulary test last time. This is the vocabulary knowledge. about how much you know about different objects. So this is today's. Are you ready for it? Because I don't know. If you're not ready, just tell me. If you're not ready, just say in the chat. Okay, you're ready. That's fine. Right. So this is our object for today. What is this? What do we have here? So I'll try and show all of it to you. What is this object? What is the object that we have now in the camera shot? You might have one of these at home. You might be using it at this moment. Do you know what it's called in English? Have a think about it. If you've watched some of the Scott Dunger's English videos, you would have seen this before and you would know exactly what it is if you had watched that particular video. So do you know what this object here is? Right, SMM has come in with lamp with a question mark. Anybody else willing to comment here about what this object is? We know it's yellow. That is clear. But what is the object? I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute to have a think about what the object is. I'll put the object here. Think about what it does. Do you have one of these in your house? Do you have one of these in your flat, in your room? How often do you use it? Give you a little bit longer to have a think about it. Just to show you the insides in case you were not sure about how it looked on the inside. Right, okay. As it doesn't seem that too many of you are sure about this, SMM has just put another comment. I was just about to say what she put before. It is a lamp, according to SMM. And Barbara just put table lamp. Yes, you are both right. Very well done. It is a table lamp or just simply a lamp that you could have usually on your table. That's Barbara put there. And you could also find that these could be bigger. And you could have a bigger lamp, maybe in your lounge, perhaps even in your living room. Does anyone have a lamp at home? Does anyone have a lamp maybe in their lounge, in their kitchen, in their bedroom? Does anyone have a table lamp at home? Does anyone own a table lamp? SMM has come back with yes, that they own one in the bedroom to read. Yeah, that's what a lot of people use a table lamp for, because of course table lamp has one of these inside. Does anyone know what this is inside? As a bonus question here, what is this inside? Of course the object here is a lamp, but what do we have inside that gives us light? What do we have inside of that? Yeah, we have a light, but what is the word that we use? So it emits light, just like I have right here in the ceiling. Well, actually, it's in the mirror, and it's on my ceiling. But what is it that emits the light? What do we have right here in the center? Comes in different voltage, so that could be 20, 40, 50. SMM is unsure of what it is. Does anyone else have any idea before I tell you? So like I said, it comes in different sizes, in shapes and sizes. We can find, where can we find these? We can find them in a lamp. We can find them in our ceiling. They are called bulbs. So we have a bulb here in the lamp. I have a bulb in my ceiling. Barbara put focus. Okay, yeah, it's not necessarily we could use it to focus. Yeah, you could certainly use this to focus, but yeah, in the center there, we do have a bulb. So you have bulb to give you, of course, light to be able to read a book. What else could you do with the lamp? You could read a book. Anything else that you could do with a lamp? Does anyone else use the lamp for anything in particular, or just to read? Do people use it for ambience? Do people use it to write? Is anyone out there writing anything at this time? Writing a book? I'm trying to write a book, but I've been doing that for a long time. To see, yes, to see is important, SMM. Of course it is. But I'm referring more to when we use a table lamp. So when do we use a table lamp? We use it to see, of course, but when else do we use a table lamp? To read. Yeah, seeing is important because otherwise we fall down or we don't see anything. Anything else that we use a lamp for? If people have lamps, what do they use them for? I'll give you an example. In my case, I have my lamp really only for one purpose. Well, this particular lamp is for the one purpose of the videos that is all over the channel, where I stand in front of the board and I give you your words and so on. So I use it for that, but I know others use it for different purposes. I also use it for ambience. Use it for a bit of lighting. Excellent. So that is your vocabulary knowledge for today. Very well done. Barbara and SMM both got it right. So very well done to both of you. Congratulations. 2 thumbs up for both of you. I'm going to put the lamp down because we don't need it anymore. So this brings us to the last part of the Q&A. The part in the Q&A that you've all been waiting for since the beginning. And I'm sure I'm going to get loads and loads of people come now just for this particular moment, which is what? It's the fact. Of course, it's the fact. It's that English fact, because we've had lots of interesting facts since the first Q&A, and this one today is no different. I do have to say, just before I give you this particular fact, I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has been watching today. It is hugely appreciated. Your amazing support, not just here for the Q&A, but all for the channel, really is incredible. And I can't thank you all enough. I know I say it so often in my videos, but really it is hugely, hugely appreciated. So thank you so much. Right, here we go. So this is your fact for today. So of course, this is a British fact. So this is a fact that you can tell any of your maybe British friends or any of your friends. SMM, nice message. Thank you always for your time, Scott. I always try to provide you with the content that I feel would improve your English. So I don't know this particular fact very well, so I'm going to just have to read it off here. So we have Big Ben. Now, does everyone know what Big Ben is? So does everyone know what Big Ben is? Have you heard of Big Ben before? I'll give you some time to think about it. Where is Big Ben? Is it here in Bournemouth? Is it in Wales? Is it in Scotland? Is it in Southampton? Is it in London? It is a clock. Right. So let's see if you are right. If it's a clock, it is indeed in London. and it's right next to the House of Parliament. Yes, SMM, brilliant. London is correct. So Big Ben in London is not actually a clock tower. That might surprise you, but it's not actually the clock tower, but it's actually the name of the bell inside. So Big Ben is not the big tower. It's the bell inside of the tower. That's a fascinating fact. If you've never, ever been to Big Ben, if you've never been to London before, the next time that you go there and you hear the bell in Big Ben, you know that Big Ben is actually the bell, not the tower. But everyone calls the building Big Ben. I don't know why. And I didn't know this fact before. So Ben is a bell. Exactly. Ben is a bell. It's the name of the bell inside of the tower. But I don't know why we call it Big Ben. I'm sure right now your mind is exploding. And that's what happened to mine when I first read this fact. So do your research about this fact if you like. If you see anything different to that, said I checked this a couple of times and this is what I found out. But it's a fascinating fact, and we'll write it in our chat for you all out there to see, so you can blow the minds of everyone else that finds out about this fascinating piece of information. So here you go. So the famous Big Ben of London is not actually the name of the clock tower, but the name of the bell inside it. So you never actually see Big Ben, you only hear it. That is your fascinating English fact for today, or British fact for today. And we are almost out of time for the live Q&A today. Thank you everyone once again for joining me on the Q&A. I say it's hugely appreciated that you take time out of your day, if that is in the morning, afternoon, or the evening. And I really hope you have enjoyed it. I hope there'll be another one next month. There more than likely will be. So keep an eye on the channel for the latest about the next Q&A, which of course will be the 6th Q&A, and also about the activities. Hopefully you've enjoyed the activities that we've been doing this afternoon. If there are any ideas of what you would like to see more of in the Q&A, just let me know. I would certainly be open to any ideas that you might have to make the Q&A more interactive and exactly what you would like to learn from it. I hope to see you on the next Q&A. So thank you very much for your time. And like I said, for everyone out there, wherever they are around the world. And maybe the next time I see you, we'll be talking about something different than what we're talking about today. So that could be a very different topic, or similar topic. You just have to find out in the next Q&A, which I'll see you hopefully next month around the same time, but we'll see. See you next time, people. All the best. Stay safe. Bye.